So Scott, let's talk about when you actually first got in this business. What path did you take and how did you get from there to where you are now?
So for me, when I started out, I had no idea what I was doing. So I saw a podcast, went for it, said, hey, you know what? I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna try out wholesaling, whatever the heck it is. And even after I started the business, I was still lost. I was learning as much as I could from YouTube videos, but there's a certain point where YouTube videos don't give you exactly what you need. It's tailored for the masses. It's not tailored individual. So that's when I heard about a mastermind. I didn't even know what a mastermind was originally. And when I took the chance on this, I basically dropped some money on it, not really knowing exactly what I was gonna get out of it, but I knew I needed to do something because my business was stalled. It was really to a point where I couldn't go anywhere else without some help. And the first time I walked in, I will never forget this. I walked in so nervous, palms sweating, really didn't know what I was gonna get out of this, but just hoping I made a good investment. And I realized I wasn't the only one that felt that way. It basically was a room full of people that were in the same boat as me. They were all, I can't say business owners at that point, because this was a very beginner mastermind. They were people that were aspiring business owners. And they were doing deals, they were making money, but they weren't making enough money to support a lifestyle or to actually basically have that residual income for the rest of their life.
Literally owning a business.
Exactly, right? So basically what everyone's goals were there was to find out how do I go to that next step? And not just how, but somebody physically walking you through every step of the way. And when you come into that next meeting, I think it was 3-4 months later, they're holding you accountable.
For the goals you set in the first meeting.
Exactly. They're saying to you, hey, at the last meeting, you said you were going to do A, B, and C. Now, they had check-ins in between each meeting, but you can kind of choose not to say something on a check-in, but when you're face-to-face in a room with people that you made a commitment to, the last thing you want to do is stand up there and say, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Right? So that mastermind, I was in that thing for about 2 years. And during that time, it took me from, I think I was doing like maybe 15, 20 grand before that mastermind to doing well over $100,000 a month. And really closing 2018 with over $4 million in wholesale fees. And to me, that was only possible because of sitting in that room. And you know what's funny though, it's just like, it's not just sitting in the room and hanging out with those people for 8 or 9 hours for multiple days. It's still talking to those people. I'm not a part of that mastermind anymore, but it's a family to me.
You grew that friendship outside of there and you still somewhat, because of that friendship was created in that manner of holding each other accountable, you have conversations different with those people that you don't have with regular friends or stuff like that.
That's exactly it.
I love it, man. It makes sense. For me, we met in a mastermind. I think that was the second mastermind I had was a part of, and it's family. And not only that, these people had real aspirations to be big, and at the mastermind you and I were part of, everybody had a business at that point. So there's that next level of the mastermind, and it's just surrounding yourself with a different level of people. You talked about being a beginner type mastermind, and now we're talking about being in a totally different type of upper echelon mastermind that got us over the hump for our business.
Completely agree. And what we're in now, because we're both still part of that mastermind, it's people that are business owners, but it's people that don't feel that they've accomplished everything that they can do. And it's crazy, even with what I'm doing now and how successful I believe my business is, I am not the smartest guy in that room. And that's what I love about it. I go in and there's people that know things that I don't. And you've heard the phrase, what you don't know, right? So basically these people are in there and they have a piece of something that I don't have. And it could just be that one little tweak. And that one tweak could mean hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions, for my business. And there's so many things that have been said in there. You've heard a lot of things people say. You're like, why didn't I think of that? How come I did not know this for the last 3 years? If I did, what would that have done to my business? And well, I can't get mad at myself for not knowing it. I didn't know it. it's great to sit in a room and have people that know the business well enough to actually give real advice and be able to say, Scott, you're being stupid. What are you doing? You need to change A, B, and C. Because when you're doing something every single day, right? You get so stuck in it that you may not see something that somebody from the outside sees.
Absolutely.
And those people in that room, in that mastermind, are basically seeing your business from the outside in, and you're seeing it from the inside. So it makes a big difference when it goes to making changes and making decisions. For us, we've been in this mastermind together for what, 2 years? Mm-hmm. So, has it made a big impact on your business?
For definitely, sure. There's definitely tips and tricks and stuff in there. And sometimes you leave that mastermind from just day one with something that somebody else has solved in their business, whether it's how to negotiate IRS liens and stuff like that can just open you up to a whole nother branch of business. But yeah, definitely. Being a part of a mastermind helped me make a lot of money and helped me solve problems a lot quicker than I could without. So
yeah.
Masterminds are it for me. There's no question about it, for sure.
So let's talk about what we're doing together, because I'm excited about this. I think that it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So basically, we have been in a mastermind together. We've become pretty much family throughout this. And for us, we realized really quickly that we have a passion for doing this, right? So the mastermind that we decided to come up with together, the Wholesaling Elite Mastermind. So you want to talk a little about that?
Well, the mastermind came from us being in masterminds and seeing what being a part of masterminds and seeing what was done right and done correctly, and we really felt like the passion we have for masterminds. So it was great to partner with you to create a mastermind. One, because I know your actual guru. You have an operating business that actually does this, and I have a business that does this every single day. So being able to put two gurus together to create this mastermind, I think, is something that is really not out there right now. So with what we've created, it's more of a family type environment, something that we made a commitment to say, listen, we just don't want to make this very cold. We want it to be very warm. People, we can get in touch with each other any certain way. We have private Facebook groups where we all meet and talk and bounce questions and daily activities off each other. But having that mastermind where we meet at least 4 times a year and go to destinations and set goals with each other and hold each other accountable to the next meeting, and these random check-ins we have, I think it's important to be able to grow as a person and as a business. So I know that's why this mastermind is going to be to the next level, because we know what it takes to get to that point. We've been down this path, and we just want to be able to deliver that to other people that have the same goals, same interests, and get to be in a group and be a part of a family that's going to grow, and you can take this friendship wherever you want after that.
Yeah, and you nailed it when you said what sets us apart. Masterminds I've been a part of in the past, it's like almost look at it like a wholesaling business, right? When the owner's trying to make their business run itself so they can get out. Number one, I love my business. I don't want to fully leave my business. Yeah. I want to be part of it. But that's exactly it. A lot of these people that run these masterminds, their goal is to create this as a business. They're not focused on trying to help people grow as much. They're focused on helping themselves grow, so they have that income coming in. Yep. And that they can step out, and they reach out to students like you and me and say, hey, Max, you wanna step in and coach this one for me? I'll pay you X amount to do it. And you say, wait, you're not even going? Yeah. No, I'm not going. It's to that point now, it runs itself. That's not what you want in a mastermind. And our goal here is not to sit and talk bad about other people.
It's what we saw and how we wanted to be different.
That's exactly it. It's how it differentiates us. It's how we look at it and say, this is what we want to do differently from everybody else. And that is what set the premise for the Wholesaling Elite Mastermind.
Yeah, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited that we launched it, and first excited that this is now out in the public and people get to know. And I'm really looking forward to our first meeting with all the new members, all our new family guys, and just grow.
Me too.